Hi, this is Damion Fauser from Australian Wood Review magazine. I've got a new machine to play with here. It's the new and revamped Triton TWX7 Workcentre, and it comes with a number of different modules that you can use in the Workcentre. This one here is the CS001, the contractor saw. Okay, the key features of the saw, we have the overhead guard and the anti-kickback. Included is this 40-tooth combination tungsten carbide blade, which cuts fairly clean. I've done some tests in hoop pine and Victorian ash. Also provided us some safety devices such as push sticks and feather boards. And in conjunction with the actual Workcentre itself, the primary rip fence here, okay, we loosen off these controls, and the fence is positive locking at both the front and the back. So if you line up your work here on this ruler scale, okay, make sure you've got the setting exactly the same at the front and the back, and lock that down. Then the fence locks nice and firmly into place, okay. Available as accessory options is the side support here for working with wider workpieces like sheet goods, and also when you start working with longer pieces you can also get an accessory outfeed support as well, so that's very handy. Looking at the controls of the machine around on the front, the primary controls here, on is just there, and then a nice wide and positive stop control. And then if we look underneath the table, the arbor is controlled. That one locks the angle, okay. Significant improvement over the original Triton Workcentre is the ability to tilt the arbor. Okay, it has positive stops at 90 and 45. When you have the setting that you like, just close the tab. Blade height is adjusted with this wheel here, so nice and positive control. And then if we look back up on top of the table, the other primary improvement of this system over the original Triton Workcentre is the standard miter gauge, in which you can use a number of accessories, including the one that is provided with the system, which is this useful little miter gauge. What I'd like to do now is just show you how easy it is to take a module out and put a new module back in. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the power source down here. So we'll unplug the mains, okay, and then we'll unplug the actual module from the machine safety switch. Then all you need to do is put your fingers into these lugs in here, unlock the lugs, put your hands into these recesses here, and then it's a simple matter of lifting the module out. To put the module back in, just lower it back down through the hole in the Workcentre, into place, lock these lugs back in, reconnect it to the power source underneath, and you are good to go. A very simple and effective system. Okay, here we've got the RT001, which is the router table module for the new Triton Workcentre. What I like about this module is the featherboard system. Okay, there's the lateral featherboards and also the vertical featherboards to keep your workpiece well and truly under control. There's the clear overhead guard for safety, and around on the back you can see that there is, in this case, a 32mm dust port. There is the option for a 63mm dust port. Also, we have the various adjustments. Here is the coarse fence adjustment here, and down here you can see the fine adjustments on the ruler scale here, so that you can really dial in the setting on the fence. The fence itself is a nice piece of extruded aluminium, so all in all, this is quite a good router table. It will take bits up to a maximum of 50mm in diameter. So paired with any of the Triton routers, this is quite an effective system. Okay, here is another one of the modules available with the TWX7. This is the clamping table, the CT001. It's a piece of 20mm MDF with a grid of 19.5mm or 3/4 inch holes in them, which are suitable for commercial off-the-shelf work holding devices such as the bench dogs and the wonder dogs. So that will give you the ability to reasonably simply clamp your workpieces, and now this turns the Workcentre into basically a flat surface that is used for a basic workbench. Well, I've had a lot of fun experimenting with the new Triton Workcentre and the various modules. When I first started woodworking, my first saw was one of the original Triton Workcentres. So it's been a bit of a look back for me, and very interesting to see how Triton have improved and modified this new design. I believe that some of the key improvements of this new system will make home and hobby-based woodworking a lot safer, a lot more accurate and a lot more effective. If you'd like to read more about my formal review, it will appear in the December issue of Australian Wood Review magazine. Thank you for your time.